Hello. Hi. Well, this is my home. There's Artemis. There's Ranger. There's also no shoes home, so keep that in mind. Today is April 12th, 2022. It is 11:10. I'm gonna read from a script here. Pretty rocky at this. My name is Grayson Auth. I've been making content irregularly for about 8 years. I've acquired about 11,012 followers on TikTok with about 984.3 thousand likes. On Instagram, I have 845 followers. And on YouTube, I have 87 subscribers. I've wanted to be a quote-unquote creator for about 8 years, really. So it all started when really watching Red and Link with their very first few episodes of Good Mythical Morning, and a show that so unique and was just fun to watch. You know, two guys in their late 20s to early-ish 20s were really just having a good time, and it was a guy and his buddy, you know. So me and my friend Gregory, we worked really hard to, we did the best we could, you know, in 8th, 7th grade, 9th grade, middle school years, making these different videos. I think we started off with the Bro Show, my character being Brock, who was basically an excuse for me to be whatever I wanted to and do whatever I wanted to. As a kid, that sounded like the perfect part for me. Later on, keeping going on and growing up, we started to kind of build an idea that turned into Bombin with Ramen. That was a show that we had about a season of. We really had fun just goofing off, eating ramen, doing whatever you wanted to, bothering random kids and getting them to play in it, and that was fun. That was really enjoyable. Me and Gregory, we grew apart after we finished the season, and it wasn't anything bad. In fact, you know, we just recently started talking again, which is great. For that period of time, when me and Gregory both grew in different areas, we both grew up in different ways, just happened to be apart. While he was away and I was on my own, I made YouTube videos, and I continued this idea that I had with him. That was to be a creator, to work, to be a creator. That was several years ago, about 5 really, pretty sure, when I started posting more on my own channel. I really worked hard throughout high school to create a base of people. Starting solely on YouTube, that was my focus. And I always struggled with finding the right amount of content for me. I am very diverse in what I like. I like music, I love coffee, I love food, I love skits. Like, I have all these different ideas, you know, constantly flowing through, and my notes full of ideas of different subjects and different ideas, but all of them are so diverse that I can't really have something. I can't make a show, I can't consistently post the same thing like most YouTubers do. I mean, take vloggers, take content creators who make food, make music, make whatever they're doing, you know. I didn't have that. Really had that problem of just like, what is my content? What am I supposed to create? How am I supposed to create? That's when I stopped for years. You know, I'd post every now and then on YouTube, and then that was it. That's all I posted, was like maybe 3 videos, 4 videos. And it was just whenever I had an idea that I thought, oh, this might fit in this block, you know, in this idea of what I need to do, where I need to be, what my YouTube channel should be. And instead of just being me, I tried to fit into this character, this personality, this idea, this way of talking, this upbeat personality that I grew to change into a different person completely. I still loved creating videos, you know, and I still had that really want to create, just want to produce, to do things, to write things. And I always had these ideas, and I'd always try to start, but I'd always find myself down, and sad halfway through. Right before TikTok, there was this app called Byte. It was supposed to be the remake of Vine. It was a knockoff of TikTok, and I really thought that there was something there for me. I posted a lot of my videos on there, and I had a really good time. I mean, I created 20 videos, different little 6-second videos, and I had this burst of excitement, this burst of creativity, all of this ideas and wants, and the thing that was missing, I had it back, and I was excited, super pumped to do it. And so I did. I non-stop was making stuff, coming up with ideas, writing, shooting, filming. I mean, I was doing everything, and I was enjoying it, and I was interacting with different creators, and it was thrilling. I mean, it was what I wanted, was people, And then the app started to die because the idea was trash. I lost that again. I started to take all of my videos from Byte, and I put them on TikTok. Started re-uploading them. I was getting around 400, 500 views per video, which compared to my YouTube was nowhere near anything I was getting. And Instagram, nowhere near anything I was getting. And so I started posting there. And that's when I started to kind of start building a base and start building a foundation of what kind of content I like to make. I had a really good time doing that. A couple of months into TikTok, I think I started in July, and close to the end of the summer, I think about in August or so, my views started to pick up a little bit, And I don't remember my first 1,000 followers. I don't, and I wish I did. I think it happened very quickly, and that's why I don't remember. I posted and I didn't get many views, and the way the TikTok algorithm works is that you get nothing, you get nothing, you get nothing, and then you get one boom, right? One huge video goes quote unquote viral, and I got that. I made a video with Artemis, my little cat, and it got about 500,000 to 700,000 views. I mean, it was exciting. I mean, it's a little stupid, but I thought that's it. I was like, this is it. Like, this is my moment. I'm so thrilled and excited. I was like, this is finally what I dreamed of, what that little kid 8 years ago wanted. And I was like, I did it. But I still felt that emptiness, that want, that creativity, and that base of people that I wanted to be with. So I kept going. I kept making videos, kept trying to get that same idea in my head of consistency. I need the consistency. Consistency being this sleep paralysis demon, which was me in a hoodie with a baby face and Artemis reacting. That was it. I posted that several times, maybe 5-6 times on TikTok, and it worked a couple of times, and then it died down, just like most TikTok does. You don't stay, unless you're Charlie D'Amelio. You don't have that base, that people. So I kept going, I kept working, I kept making videos, and once again, just like my YouTube, I lost that excitement. My views started to go down. I felt sad and frustrated. Why is this happening to me? I'm creating this content. I'm coming up with my original ideas and sounds, and I'm not getting anything back except for maybe a couple hundred views, which for me now was nothing compared to what that little kid 8 years ago would have been thrilled about. 500 views to me when I was like 8 was insane. Here I am complaining that I'm not getting 500. Like, I felt stupid. I felt wrong. Almost a year went by that I didn't post anything. I didn't really do anything. It was radio silent. I posted a couple of times on Instagram, a couple of posts with me and my girlfriend and different activities that I was doing, but I never really made a video. Never really sat down and made any content. And I didn't start reposting and start creating again until late 2021, and I started making TikToks again. I found a lot more free time and I started to create again and enjoy it again. I started to feel a little bit more comfortable about creating different videos that were me, not just like this is what I should be or this is what my image should be, but my personality. What I found funny at the time or what sound I liked, what I wanted to do when I created it. So that's what I did. You know, I made TikToks and I created all these different things. I started to get more traction, started to get more followers. I think I had around 5,000 that I had gotten from that first TikTok boom. And so I was pretty happy. I was satisfied with that, honestly. I'd have been satisfied with 100. I was like, this is insane. Like, this is more than I ever dreamed of getting. So I kept on working with that, you know? And so I kept posting and going and going and going. And it was January. I wasn't making, but I was about to make ramen. And I was hungry and I was going through TikTok and an audio came out. It was from Red Dead Redemption. And it was a guy saying he was an effing genius. And I thought the audio was funny. I tried to do what I normally do when I hear a sound that I like, which is just like, how can I make this into content? How can I use this to do something that I think is funny and something that other people would see scrolling through and think, oh, that's funny, I'm gonna like that. And so that's what I did. You know, ramen, something that everyone really likes to eat, and then putting a bunch of random seasonings into it. Though that's something that I thought maybe only I do. I thought there's a slim chance that someone else does that and maybe they'd find it funny. And so that's exactly what I did. I created that TikTok, went and shot it, and it was like 2 in the morning, and I posted it.
European
super
toy
late.
maker?
No, I am a fucking
And then
genius.
I went to bed. I woke up the next morning, I think it had like 20K, and for me, whenever my views were so slim, I was like, oh, heck yeah, that's it, that's all I need. You know, I kept going on throughout my day. I went to work, I came back from work, and every now and then, you know, I would check notifications, I would check on my phone, and I would see that I got more and more comments, and while I was going, you know, I checked the views, and it'd be like, oh, you got like 70K or 100K, and I was like, well, that's crazy, like, it could end right there, and I'm fine. And over the night, it got to that night, and it was at 1 million. I mean, that's crazy to me. That's something that, you know, I, as that little kid would have lost my shit over it. I mean, I would have, and you know, as I kept going, it hit 2 million, it hit 3 million, it hit 4 million. That's when it stopped. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't say anything, you know, I just replied to as many comments as I could, and there were thousands, and you know, I was blown away by it. I started to get more followers, and you know, that's when I hit my first 10,000, and I mean, 10,000 followers is insane. I remember I told Janie, my girlfriend, I said, yeah, hey, I hit my first million. Hey, I hit my first 10,000, and like, I didn't give myself a lot of credit. You know, I was excited and speechless, and I didn't know what to say really, but I just focused, you know, and I kept going. I knew that TikTok is a fleeting app from what I've experienced in the past with the amount of views I got, and it was nothing compared to this. And so I kept posting, you know, I started making ramen videos, cooking videos, which was completely left field from what I was doing before, which was just using audios. And I was like, well, people really liked cooking. They liked that I made ramen. So let's start doing this. And I saw the comments of people giving me recipes and recipes and recipes. So I started replying to them. And, you know, I started doing that. I started trying all these different weird ideas. And, you know, I got on my phone and I wrote down all these different ideas and concepts that I had for cooking, making different things. And as I kept going, you know, the first one I posted got, I think, 40,000 views, which is great. And then I think the next one I posted got like 17, and I was like, okay, I'm getting decent views. Like, this is more than I was getting. So let's keep going. And as I kept going in TikTok algorithm way, I lost my views. I lost my interactions. And, you know, as I was working to get these different posts and I started losing more and more and more, once I hit that 10,000 and the algorithm had that, I was able to sign up for creator payment, which would, in my eyes at least, officially make me a content creator. I had set for myself that for me to say confidently that I am a creator or an influencer, not even influencer, definitely just creator, would be if I was getting paid by a company on social media, which as a kid was YouTube. I wanted to hit that first 1,000 and start making views or start making videos for payment on YouTube. And so that's what I had always expected, was that's when you were a creator. And so once I started getting paid, I was thrilled. Told all my family, I was like, hey, this is crazy. Like I'm doing it, guys. Like this is it. And then my views dropped. They dropped worse than they had before, as soon as I started getting paid on TikTok. I mean, like, if there's anything that'll bring you down, it would be that. And then that brings you to where you are today, where I am today, which is April. That was in January. Still make TikToks every now and then when I have an idea, but I've happened to do the same thing, which is put myself in that area, in that spot where I'm restraining myself, containing my want to create, my different ideas, you know, to just, oh, well, now you can only cook, or now you can only do this one thing. Throughout the years, my way of doing different things was posting on different accounts. So on Instagram, on my Reels, I stopped reposting my TikToks and posting coffee pours that I was doing at work, because I really enjoyed that and I thought that was a really cool side of Instagram. I also made a TikTok account for coffee pours, which is just me reposting them from Instagram and TikTok, that same video, and putting on both of them. That different space kind of settled it, you know, but I still wanted to create, you know, wanted to write scripts and different skits, because I always loved skits growing up. Every time I wrote a script for TikTok and posted it, I would get less views than anything. Like, my own sound, my own content would be shoved to the very, very bottom, where an audio that is being replayed by many, many people would be pushed to the top. And so it became very easy to just only use those audios and not write my own content. So that brings you to where I am and what I want to do now. For me, and my personality as it is, I want to create a place where you can post anything, where you can do anything you want and not be shoved down and not be pushed out. I want to be able to be a creator that can be comfortable in my diversity, in my different skills and different projects and different skits and ideas and music. And this is me documenting it. This is me documenting my progress and showing how different it is to be a creator in 2022. The difference in watch time, the difference in algorithms, the difference in restrictions and what you should say, what you shouldn't say, you know, it's all so much different than what I dreamed of as that little kid. You know, things that I thought that were so much farther away to grab or so much easier to grab now, where bigger things are what, to that standard, are now. if I'll be honest, I don't feel like I gave myself the reward of believing that many people would interact with me and follow me and enjoy my content was because why would they? Why would they? You know, it becomes very hard to push yourself when you don't believe in yourself. So I guess this is my way of believing in myself. So, I guess I introduced to you, and I always struggled with finding the right amount of content. I don't feel like I gave myself the reward of believing that many people would interact with me, follow me, enjoy my content was because why would they?